the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make off with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Read on with the gang now. They're hearing with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field. Kinda drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing just to heal.
We'll slip on, spin move, and zone, scope. Scope for sideline, and touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off, and go. I had to kick off, and we'll slip on, spin move, and zone, scope. Scope for sideline, and touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off, and go. I had to kick off, and
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
Jesus, well.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Not something you expect to see from the opening kickoff, that's for sure, and they will start at the 40. And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. The Seahawks have David Moore back deep. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 18. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. This is Carson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Oh, Bills.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Seahawk 1st down as Wilson finds Lockett. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett.
Oh, what are you doing, bro?
And it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson will find Dobbins out of the backfield.
Jackson's pass.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And he's got Snead. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Jackson to Snead that time. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Ball carrier.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score. Ravens 7, Seahawks nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Hey, babe, I need you to comment on the live.
This is DJ Reed returning. Gets around him. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again.
What the?
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Bro, how the fuck are you not catching that? Oh my God, are you fucking dead ass, bro?
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score. Ravens 14. Seahawks nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for Dr. Davis. Thank you, Dr. Davis.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. To throw is Wilson. To throw on 3rd down. That's caught by Hollister. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
Jacob Hollister.
It's a big play on 3rd down for the Seahawks. 42 yards.
First down.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
And
Oh, come the fuck on, bro.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Oh, he's tired, though.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, Wilson.
Oh, my goodness.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're starting to put some space here. The first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson.
Oh, the gap was there,
And he's
bro.
taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense.
Oh, look at this fucking
They've kept
bullshit.
them in
Oh
it by
my
making
God.
the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Yards to go.
Now Wilson on third down. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble is 6, but now it's 4th.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They run for it with Carson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson.
Oh, stay up.
And
Stay
he'll
up.
get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Carson.
Give him 30 yards there.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
On first down.
Oh,
It's
you can't
Carson.
fucking
And a
block?
short
Are you
gain
fucking
down to about
miserable,
the
bro? You're in the
33.
fucking NFL for a reason.
The last run
Fucking
good for
stupid.
2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards
Fuck,
on the
bro.
pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 30.
There's Wilson to throw. Left side complete to Lockett. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Give him 32 on the play.
Oh, I think we all understand his disappointment. He didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Still, all in all,
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown.
Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
14.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers
Yo,
to boot
this
it
guy just
away.
fucking told me I suck.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
and I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
Baltimore.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Baltimore. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Oh, get the fuck out of my way, you fucking
maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
At the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards.
To throw on 3rd down. Wilson.
Oh,
he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Airing it out for Olsen. And that is incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll drop to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. From the 41, Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
Here's Jackson. opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
13-yard line.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here. So a pretty big 3rd down mistake right there.
No doubt about it, and everyone's going to be upset. But they have to get out of this now and go ahead and play. They could have someone come at them in a big win.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Reed returning. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing now is Wilson. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it.
Today's final score.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter.
His
as
guy,
their opponents off the
he would come on the mic
Everyone
like whenever he would make a good play.
for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger. And dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through.
Only by 5 points.
And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
Yo, I got 5 views. What's going on? What's going on, man? How's everyone's night going? How's everyone's night?
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
Look at the fucking
on
stats.
EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com.
Oh my god.
The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
What the hell does that have to do with the fucking live, bro? Sácalo pase. Saca el pase. I'm probably gonna get on the phone with my girl right now. Alright, man. Well, everybody have a good night. Hold y'all's heads up. I appreciate y'all for stopping by.